Right everyone, so welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to break down my pairs for the upcoming week ahead. Apologies it's a bit late, I was actually busy yesterday, but I'm going to be doing this every Sunday night or Monday like today, and you guys seem to like the other one. But yeah, before I start, please show any support, I appreciate it a lot. A like, comment, subscribe. Okay, I'm trying to grow this channel because I'm actually going to Thailand in January and I'm going to film some content out there. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, so the first pair for the week is Euro AUD. Okay, so let me just go to the weekly. So last week we actually did switch bullish. Okay, so you can see how we just closed above this recent low high, making this the last low, and then this is the next high. Okay, so the weekly is bullish, daily is also bullish, and what can you see here? I marked out for you guys. So we did actually have a left shoulder head, right shoulder to the downside, but now we have switched bullish, and you can see here we've got a left shoulder head, right shoulder, so we've got an inverted head and shoulder. Quick tip as well, if you want to invert the scale, look how clean that looks. Okay, so currently I'm waiting for price to retest the neckline, which it is currently sort of doing. We've also got here, we've got the neckline is around psychological level of 63,000, and you can see the daily EMA lining up perfectly. So this is my top pair for the week. Remember, it's literally a game of confluences, so if you've only got 2 or 3, like, it's not really an A+ setup, is it? But this for me is an A+ setup. The weekly isn't really that clean, but I like how we did close above this and we've switched bullish. But the daily is looking very nice, so I expect tomorrow to push down to retest this and maybe give us a morning star formation, and then the day after we'll have a push up. But yeah, I'm just currently waiting around for this. Obviously the 4-hour EMA is just above it, but I'm more looking at this daily EMA. But yeah, this is very, very clean. So my entry points, let me go down to the 1 hour. So yeah, I'm waiting for the price to come to my neckline, see a shift in structure, and you can easily catch a 1 to 3 on this trade, easy. Because price is obviously rejecting this area up here of resistance, but I do expect price to break out this range soon, because on the weekly we have been here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks pending in this sort of little range. But also the monthly as well, we've been consolidating for the past over a year now, so I am expecting a breakout soon. But yeah, obviously we're not trying to catch the whole move, we're just trying to catch the little moves. But yeah, next pair is GBPUSD. So if you look at the weekly, you can see here price was very cleanly in a bullish momentum, making high lows, high high, high low, high high, high low, and then we broke past. Okay, I actually did try and catch this trade last week, but I think I was literally just too early. But I do see this happening. Last week's candle closed beautifully as an evening star formation candle, rejecting this previous support, resistance, and then a little bit of resistance there. If we go to the daily time frame, so the weekly is bearish, daily is bullish. Okay, so that's the only thing I don't like about this trade. Obviously the 4-hour is bullish as well, so I'm waiting for the 4-hour to switch bearish, and right now price is looking like it's going to push up higher, so this will be the new high low. But yeah, this is a waiting game. I think price is going to come retest this EMA, and then maybe we'll see what price does. But I just really like the weekly structure on this, because technically we've made a left shoulder head, and we're potentially making a right shoulder here. But yeah, I'm just going to simply wait and see what price does whilst rejecting this EMA on the 4-hour as well. But yeah, that is probably my second pair. I just don't like how the daily and 4-hour are obviously bullish. I'm waiting for the 4-hour to switch bearish, and hopefully the daily will end up switching bearish too. Now the next pair is USDCAD. Okay, so if we go to the weekly, you can see how clean this weekly structure is. You're clearly making a lag to the upside, and we've had the pullback here, price has breathed, and now I think we are going to push to maybe the 43,000 level. As well, the monthly, I do see a nice little push up happening. So if we go, yeah, so the weekly is bullish, daily is also bullish, and the 4 hour is bullish. So we are all in bullish time frames, which is perfect. Now I am seeing price retest this little area of resistance, also tapping into this order block here. If you go to the 4 hour EMA should line up perfectly. But yeah, that is literally a waiting game. Today we have seen a little pullback, but I do see price pulling back a little bit further to come and retest the zone. But yeah, remember, just trade with the trend. It's that simple. We're on a huge bullish leg. We've had the pullback, because obviously I wouldn't want to be trading, I wouldn't want to be buying at the top here. You have to buy at the bottom, you have to buy at the higher low, not buy at the higher high. Okay, so I'm literally waiting for the pullback, which is happening right now, and I do see price rejecting from this zone that I've marked out, which is also in this premium or discount. I think it's premium zone. I don't really do SMC in that, but I'm pretty sure it's premium. No, I'm sure it's discount actually, because you buy at a discount. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I think this setup is looking very good, to be honest. But yeah, the next pair is NZDUSD. So last week I was trying to catch this trade, because we've seen price break under this little support area, and I wanted it to act as resistance. But last week we didn't really get the move that I was wanting. It was a bit choppy, but on Friday we had this perfectly daily bearish engulfing, but then today we've got this big bullish candle. So I don't really know how I feel about this trade anymore, to be honest with you. Sunday night it was looking alright. I wanted to pull back to this area, but we've had this huge bullish leg. We could obviously just take out all this liquidity here and just absolutely dump, but I'm going to keep my eyes out on this, and we could actually make a left shoulder head, right shoulder, and continue to the downside. But yeah, like I said, I'm just going to keep my eye on this one. This is clearly a zone that's been respected many times before. But yeah, obviously this is correlating with GBPUSD, because I'm looking to sell that as well, and I'm looking to buy USDCAD. So you've got to mix and match these pairs. But yeah, as well, I've got USDCHF on my list. Now I do see this trade happening right now, to be honest with you, but I don't think I'm going to take it. So what can you see here? We've got a nice left shoulder head, right shoulder, but this is a counter trend trade. I've seen Alex G take this trade, and obviously he's the GOAT, and he seems to be hitting every single trade recently, and I do want to take this trade because he's put it in his Telegram, but at the same time it doesn't align with my strategy because it's a counter trend trade. But of course price is absolutely melting right now. But if anything, I can wait for a pullback and see how it's looking. But I'm probably going to miss this trade, to be honest with you, because I like EURAUD and all my other pairs a lot more than this. But we have got some clean structure there. But like I said, it is a counter trend trade. But if any of you guys do want to look at this trade, because it's a very good trade, we've just retested the neckline and we are actually plummeting right now, but I'm sure there'll be a little low high forming on the 30-minute time frame. Now the next pair I've got is AUDUSD. So like I said, it was looking very good, but now we've got this huge bullish engulfing, but I think it could just be coming to retest this zone again. If you go to the weekly time frame, we are bearish, and go to the daily, we are bearish. Okay, and then 4 hour, we have now switched bullish. So the 4 hour doesn't matter, but I don't really like how this candle is very bullish on this daily. So I'm going to see how this daily candle closes. But yeah, other than that, I think this and NZDUSD is sort of the same, as well as GBPUSD, but GBPUSD is definitely the cleanest in my opinion on the weekly time frame. But I'm just going to keep my eyes out. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for these pairs, and then that is pretty much it. That's all I've got for this week. EURAUD is definitely my top pair of the week. looking very, very clean on the daily time frame. EMA, psychological level, discount or premium zone as well, actually, for all you SMC people. Let's have a look. So yeah, look at that, perfectly aligns with the fib. I don't actually use the fib, but I think I'm going to start implementing it a little bit, because it is a very good tool. But yeah, it is a game of compliments at the end of the day, guys. So if you can just build as many compliments as you can, make sure it's an A+ setup, you can't go wrong. If you lose, you lose. Like, that's the game. You're gonna lose them. You can even have a 50% win rate, have a minimum 1 to 3, 1 to 2, and you'll be a profitable trader. Like, that is the game at the end of the day. Losses happen. Last week I had a bad week. I was down like 3% last week. But this week all I needed is 1 to 3, and I'm back to where I was. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. If you do like it, just drop a comment. Let me know any feedback or your pairs for the week. Okay. But that is it from me. I'll see you guys next week.